I'm not a wealthy man. I'm afraid that if I show the women I'm corresponding with my living conditions, they will stop interacting with me. Well, so the question is, Fred, believe me, Fred, most of the men who go on our tours are not wealthy men. There are wealthy men, and that usually has very little to do with their success, to be honest with you. I know a lot of guys find that hard to believe, but I've had wealthy men on our tours that were not successful. I've had wealthy men that were very successful. I've had men that were not wealthy that were successful. Usually success has more to do with you and your attitude and the way you treat women. But the idea is, ask yourself right now, can I support somebody in my life? Can I bring somebody into my life and be able to provide a stable living environment for them where we can pay our bills and have a little bit of money left over, go on a picnic once in a while, go out to a restaurant and just live a normal life every now and then? Can I do that? And if you can do that, then absolutely be transparent about who you are. What will happen when you're transparent, Fred, is you will filter out anybody who might be focused on your financial situation and filter in anybody who doesn't care, who's looking at Fred the man. And I think that's very, very important. And I promise you there are plenty of women who will be okay with your circumstances, whatever they are, as long as you're a healthy guy and healthy-minded, and you can bring somebody into this country and basically support them while the two of you get started and find your way. Not all women would do that, but a number of women will do that. I think you should absolutely be upfront about who you are, and that will help you screen in the ones that are right for you. EC says you keep mentioning age appropriate and being realistic. Is it possible the ladies can put their individual age preference for the men in their profiles? Some ladies' profiles do have age preferences, but some don't. EC, it's complicated, man. It is. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little complicated. The whole age difference thing is a little bit complicated. Here's why. A girl could very easily think, 10 years, man. I just can't imagine 12, 15 years. But 10 years is good. I could do 10 years. And that's how they think, generally speaking, because they haven't met a lot of foreign men yet, or any foreign men yet, and they just have no comparison. And then a guy shows up, and he's 15 years older than she is, but he looks great for his age. And right away, that whole thing just goes right out the window. Because he looks great. He's still within a generation. He's 15 years, but he looks only 8 or 9 years, maybe older than I am, or younger than that. And I know that women will negotiate that. So, we try to tell as many men and women to not create unnecessary filters that screen people out, because we want you to have as many opportunities as possible that are realistic in nature. So more than likely, Ed, we're not going to encourage the women to do that. But I can tell you from experience, guys, and if you trust me, you're going to have a great experience. And if you don't trust me, you're not going to have a good experience. And that's all it comes down to, right? Just keep it within a generation, and the vast majority of time, you will be right on. So at some point in your conversation, you just ask a girl, how old are your parents? Or take her age and add 22 years to it. And that's probably a reasonable guess of how old her parents are. And if you're older than that, just don't do it.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Check out our website at
Bangkok-women.com.